Hello everyone, my name is Digambar Chaudhary. Through this YouTube channel Speech Express, I am live today and this is my first time when I have come live on this channel. The purpose of my coming on live on this YouTube channel is just to create the awareness among the people who are very keen to learn English as a first language. Even though English is not their first language, but yes, they are managing very hard work. They are very keen and they are very excited to learn this language because this is as per their choice, not as per any particular kind of pressure. They have their personal choice to learn this language and to grow in the future because nowadays, as we see, the scenario of the world has been changed due to the process of globalization. All the things has been squeezed up into the village. Everything is in your pocket as the mobile phone which you use that is connected with the internet and which is into your pocket, you can take it out anytime and anytime you can search anything on the Google and it will be presented in front of you. Just because of this advancement of the technology, people are very much advanced. Then why they are lacking behind while it comes to learn English as an international language? Because you must know that English has become now an international language. Wherever you go, in the every corner of the world, you will find people who can communicate with you in English, not only in India, but in across the globe. People are very keen to learn this language. Internationally, they are accepting this language because this is for the better opportunities, and this has become as a medium of communication worldwide. So, guys, now without wasting the further time, let us talk about how can we groom our skills, how can we increase our level of efficiency of English. These are a particular skill set, and this is just like an art which you cannot learn in a day or two. So, this is something you have to be particular about or you have to focus about. While you do your focus and learn these things, it becomes slightly a bit easier for you because, guys, nowadays what is happening, let us take an example for India only because India has a population of around 140 crore. Out of those 140 crore people who are residing in India, how many of them can speak English fluently? Just can anyone guess? So the number is very less. People who can write, speak, and understand can write very well but cannot speak. Few of you can understand it very well but cannot write or speak. So this is, guys, which happens with everyone. Sometimes in my past it used to happen with me as well because I am also coming from the middle class family wherein the number of people who can speak in good English is very rare. I will not say less, but I would say very rare. People who are living in remote areas or in rural areas or in semi-urban areas where people really don't know English. They cannot communicate. They are good enough in grammar, but they don't really understand while any particular speech is being delivered in front of them. So this is a kind of, guys, problem for everybody, not only for me and you. This is the problem for everybody. You have to come out of this problem. And how can you come out of this problem? You have to take your own initiatives, guys. Nobody's gonna push you all because you are matured enough. you are sophisticated enough, okay, you are prudent enough to know these things, to take your actions, because action speaks louder than words. Without taking action, you cannot crack the nut. And having command over the language, no matter whichever language it is not an easy task. But yes, I would also say it is not as difficult task as you see like it can be. Practice makes a man perfect. The moment you start practicing, the moment you start going to the right directions, the moment you start taking your right initiatives, everything will become a bit easier for you. This is all you have to do, guys. You have to create your surroundings, you have to create your ambience and environment wherever you have been grown up. Because for growing in the life, there are many things which are required. As you see, due to this advancement of the technology, things have become very much close to you, but still you are not able to grab them. Still you are not able to grasp those opportunities which are coming across your way. Opportunities are knocking your doors, but you are not capable enough to grab those opportunities and start working on them, just because you are lacking behind somewhere and you are hiding that. And this is something which is breaking your confidence level, right? And this happens with many of the people, not only in India, but in all the countries of the world. It happens, whose English is not a first language. English is the first language for very few people, or English is spoken as a first language in very few countries. But again, it has become international language. If there are an opportunities in the market, obviously people have to learn English. They have to take this pain, and the moment they start taking this pain, they start learning the things. They start coming out of their comfort zone. You don't have to sit in your comfort zone. The moment you start sitting in your comfort zone, nothing is going to be possible for you, guys. This you need to remember. Everybody who has done a great task, who has done a great work in past, they had to come from their comfort zone. They had to come out from their comfort zone. No matter whoever the person was that, whether he was a scientist or he was an engineer or he was a great speaker or great orator or great writer, they came out of their comfort zone and they started taking their initiatives, they started going to the right directions, then they changed the world, then they changed the scenario. For changing the scenario, you have to change yourself, you have to change your habits, you have to make a certain change in your daily routine. This is what you have to do, guys, because having mastery in the language, no matter whether it is English, German, or French, you have to polish your brain. Your brain is functioning, but you don't want to function your brain. You are not the person who is denying the fact that you want to learn English or you want to learn a new language. There are many more like you. So, my motive behind coming live on the YouTube through this YouTube channel Speech Express is just to create an awareness in the society so that people can take their initiatives, they can start learning a new language or new language which is required for the business, which is required for the job opportunities, which is required for the opportunities worldwide, and which you very well understand that is only on English. If you know English, you know your future. If you don't know English, you don't have any future. This is a slogan or tagline for nowadays. So, guys, I believe that is enough for the day to motivate you and to take your actions so that you can think about your future, think about your goals, set up your new targets, and start running after those targets. try to chase those targets. Because without making or without having any goals in a future, life is useless. And you come in your comfort zone, and this is what which is not required. Life should be running. If there is an stop in the life, then life is useless. So better life would be when obviously there is a motion in your life. Your life should be dynamic, it's not be static. Okay, if it is static, then your growth would not be happen. So for the growth of the life, it should be dynamic, and you should be extraordinary to take those initiatives, to identify the situations, to recognize wherever you are, where exactly you are failing, what exactly your problems are. If you try to identify your problems, then obviously you start taking the initiatives to sort out those problems. If you don't know exactly what your problems are, then obviously you are the one who are consciously ignoring yourself. Okay, so there is no one whom you can blame for the, like what I can say, there is no one whom you can blame for your unsuccessful story. You are the one who is writing your story. You are the one who is creating your destiny, creating your future, because future can be created, destiny can also be created. Karma, these are karmas. Karmas can create your destiny. So you should do good karmas, and good karmas are those which require a dynamic process of your life. If you are dynamic enough, then obviously you are the good one to conquer the world. World is waiting for you. Opportunities are waiting for you, but you must be very much capable enough to grab those opportunities and work upon them. That's all for the day, guys. Thank you so much for watching me, and thank you so much for your precious time. Have a great day ahead, and I would be back with another exciting video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.